Mr. Minister, yesterday President Zelensky spoke about possible 500,000 more Ukrainian soldiers who could be drafted. At the same time, we are hearing more and more stories of Ukrainian men who don't want to go to the front line. And I heard from Germany that in the training they have in Germany, there's only 50% of people who could actually come. What do you do as a minister if people no longer want to fight?
First of all, people should understand, as President Zelensky have stated, where they go, for how long they go, and when they will exit. So we are making the rules along with the armed forces and all defense forces, which means that we're analyzing how many drafting or recruitment potential has Ukraine. What are the ages of those people who should be recruited, who should be trained, who should defend their country. And we're making it as a service of the country. I know that Russian Federation is demonizing this issue and they are making a propaganda against it, but it's a service to the country. It's your contribution to the defense of your country and to Europe. So what we did is that we discussed the parameters, how the person will be drafted, contracted, mobilized, what will be the trainings, what will be the salaries, what will be the rules when he serves, what is his term of serving, how he will be exiting from this perimeter, how he will become a veteran. So this needs to be presented to the public. And my job was to unite all the defense forces, get the idea from the army generals, from the officers, from the soldiers, also get to the cabinet of ministers, explain the situation, how much we need to rotate.
Minister, let's talk about the situation at the front line.
Sure.
2023, I would say, doesn't end very well for Ukraine. You have not achieved the goal of the counteroffensive, and there is less and less support in the West. What can you do to improve the situation?
Firstly, we have to understand that it is also a narrative of Russian Federation. I would explain you in technical words. A, they have not regained any of their objectives. B, we have regained 50% of our territory.
But not this year.
C, we have made everything possible to withdraw them from northwestern Black Sea. We have managed to open up an alternative corridor to make sure that the grain corridor works, and we have also accessed certain points for the 2024.
Minister, with all the respect, but I was here most of the time in the last year and talked to your president and others, and the goal was to take back land this year. During the counteroffensive in the summer, you wanted to get to the Black Sea. There were people inside your government even talking about taking back Crimea by end of this year. So if you tell me now that you achieved a lot...
I will explain, yeah. Strategic objective has been always 1991 borders. Military objectives has been widely discussed, which should be actually discussed by the certain amount of people and should be managed by certain amount of people. So that is why, as a new minister, we have, I put all the efforts to plan 2024. We've made the results of 2023. We've made all the preparations.
So what's your goal for 2024? You're from Crimea, you're Crimean Tatar.
Yeah.
Would you still say that Ukraine will take back Crimea?
I'm 100% certain, and it is our strategic objective to get to the borders, internationally recognized borders, and we are able and capable of doing it along with partners help.
But let me ask this, because now there's a lack of artillery ammunition even, and lack of drones, and I mean, if the West is not supporting you more, will you lose this war?
We will continue. It's our land. We have not started it, but we want to finish it. We have, of course, without electronic warfare, without drones, without artillery, without all the ammunition, it would be hard. But we are not going to surrender. We will continue. We want to get to our land. So this is our choice. We didn't start this war. So it's hard, but we will not surrender.
What makes you so sure that you will win?
We
People would
already
ask,
won them.
how can you still tell that you're winning if you're not winning at the front right now?
It's a matter of, as I said, you have to stick to the plan. You have to continue doing what we're doing best. All our allies support us, and we have a great appreciation and gratitude to the people of these nations, to the leadership of these nations. And this is very important for the global security architecture in the future. Why? If one nation, by breaking all the international laws, are getting to the occupant, like just invades, illegally occupies, they shouldn't be tolerated. And we have to bring everyone into justice. It shouldn't be example for others.
When would be the point for you, for your country, that you would sit down on the table and start negotiations?
Firstly, we have a plan. President Zelensky peace plan has 10 steps plan. And I think by completing it fully, it gives us an absolutely clear understanding that it could be finished.
Thank you very much for your time, Mr. Minister, and all the best for your time being here in Ukraine. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for the interview.